Well, I could have never imagined at the end of this crazy day would end in an ER visit. Today we're harvesting and preserving green beans. We finally think we have a solution for the bull tipping over the trough, and a midsummer hot day, burnt out, we need a treat. And then the unthinkable happens. This is kosher dill pickles from
I feel like
traditionally fermented food. I'm excited about this. Did you just harvest these this morning? Is this all there is to it?
Yeah.
Surely. That's an easy way to preserve something. No hot water, no freezing, no sand, no bagging.
Yeah, no fermentation.
Just straight into a jar too, non-toxic, no plastic. Another day, another harvest. Happy Sunday, seed day. This is a day we generally have more time to put in work on the farm. Nobody's calling, there's no meetings. We get a jump on the week. We're gonna try to harvest these green beans before it gets too hot, aren't we, Dar? Work together, or you want me to start on that end? That'd be funner if we work together.
Yeah.
It seems like it's less hot than it has been, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like last night's evening walk was just amazing. That's the cool thing about living in the mountains. It doesn't stay too extreme too long. Pot of beans, and the beautiful one's got some too. She's gonna have to process these today. Normally when they're clean, we can just bag them, we can just put them in a pillowcase in the freezer. Oh, can you guys see that? See that? Yeah. Killed a bee's nest like that last night in our butchering shed. Curious to see if it's uninhabited now. An Abundance Plus member, Jeremy, shout out Jeremy, gave us a tip on a big problem we've been having. And it's not an uncommon problem. Cows are tipping over the water. I flipped it 2 times this morning that I saw. And he flips it on the fence and then they get out. What are you doing? You're drilling? Is that a 1/2 inch?
Yeah, I think so.
1/2 inch holes. Jeremy used Premier 1 grounding rods. He said, well, rebars will work, and I got a boy who can weld. It's gonna be amazing if we solve this awful problem. He tips it, not only are they out of water, he usually puts it on top of this fence and they get out. And it's happened the last 2 days in a row. We haven't got any milk because the calf gets to the cow. We're like feeding cows for nothing. Dude, that went in? Is that even gonna be enough then?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be enough to put them over the edge. What do you guys think? Let's take bets.
Won't flip it.
You don't think he will? Should we sit out here? What? You think he will? Okay. We're gonna have to harvest the dude. Huh? If this doesn't work. 50 gallons of water is like 400 pounds. Plus those steaks and 400 pounds. Maybe that's enough. All right, important job. We got the 4th of July coming up. We're having a big party. Hopefully we make it the last 2 times. Last time I had a big bad infection. And the time before that we were sick. It has rained recently. We've got a burn pile to burn.
Dude, hit it, hit it.
You're missing all of it. That's where you put the gas.
I put it over.
Bro.
Okay, that's enough. That's a mad hornet's nest. Looks like I only damaged the bottom of it. It's a very important job. We got our ice maker up here. In just 3 days, we're gonna be butchering our first round of chickens this year. We want it to go really smooth. We need ice to cool them off after the butchering. Clean this out first. We turn it on, it starts making ice. Don't know if this thing's gonna work. I got the water hooked up. Oh, we need to blow it out. I just wanna jump and try it so badly. We gotta blow this out while we can get at it before we clean out in there, because just in case some dust goes in there. And then we can try it. The air pressure in that build up while we go check on this fire. I cleaned it out good. Now had the idea to, hey, let's rinse it out with the water, but then it's leaking. The drain is down here. I don't have the right fitting, but we have a drain pipe there. I could just put this 2-inch here, like that. Okay, all right, Lily, rinse it out. That might mean we don't need this. Or is this the water supply line? Is our drain working? So if that's the drain, what is this? Hopefully that's not our water supply line. I thought this was our water supply line. I don't know what that outlet is. All right, let's see if this works. Everybody cross your fingers. I see water going through here. Water's coming down through here. This is where it makes ice. Ice falls down through here, goes down through that tray. We gotta go get these panels on, man. All right, let's see if we can't put this back together. I don't remember how it came apart, so. I figured what this is. This is a drainage, but I need that too, so. Got 2 drainages. Any ice yet? That's good. It's very manageable. Hard to keep a fire burning in North Carolina. Meanwhile, did we get a good harvest this morning?
Yeah, I think it's a first harvest. I mean, this is how it goes.
And it wasn't clean enough for the pillowcases, so we're gonna have to blanch and bag it, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're cutting off the ends.
Yeah, clean it.
And is there a string in there?
No.
And why'd you put those in there? Those for eating now?
No, those are for, I want to make dilly beans out of them.
Ooh, fun. They look good, Beck.
Yep, now I got to blanch them and do that. I'm doing dilly beans over here.
It's called dilly beans?
Yeah, it's basically instead of cucumbers, use beans.
Oh, how's that taste?
I like them.
How do you do that? Is that dill?
With dill heads and garlic and salt.
I am cooking Indian chicken. We're having a special lunch. Chicken's in the oven. Now we're gonna make raita. It's a cucumber dish. We're killing this chicken so far. The raita turned out amazing. How'd the raita turn out, everybody? We're doing dinner and a movie, except it's lunch and it's a show. We haven't had Indian in so long, right? All right, the green beans are gonna have to wait. We're gonna go milk the cow. You wanna go milk the cow? Let's get us some milk. This is the thing that's getting me through. Iced coffee. It's hot as heck right now. We looked forward to some yesterday, but this happened yesterday. We weren't able to get it. Today, we're gonna be able to get it. Even though the calf got to the mom this morning. When that happens, you can't milk. There's not gonna be any milk. I'm gonna try this. Separating the calf now. I wonder if we should flip it anyway. Milk in the afternoon and separate the calf during the waking hours. You don't know what happens at night and in the dark. And if people get out, they can get in all kinds of stuff and you'll never even know it. Yeah, you're gonna kind of make sure these cows don't press this thing. Just remembered, He-Man would push through this fence while we would milk people. He's been quite the pain in the butt. Well, that's a splatter. Work hard from dawn till dusk, like a chicken for me. It had just rained. We got a window in the rain. We milked, and I think it's about to start raining again, so we lucked out. Hey, should we run real quick and see if the ice is working?
Yeah.
That would make me feel better, because I'm dreading preserving these beans. I'm not looking forward to that project, to be honest with you. I'm a little stressed out, wondering if this ice machine is gonna work. Oh! Oh my gosh! We have ice! All right, cancel the service repair, man. $120 still in our pocket at least, if not 300. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'll be so cheery. Soccer bros. Come on, get your hugs, get your hugs. What I got, Beck?
35 minutes. Yeah, that's great.
So, you ready for some iced coffee?
Yeah, well, we have to make that iced coffee.
Oh, I know. You can't miss too many days with just one cow in milk. Nothing cools something like an ice bath. That's how I know. We're gonna put it in the freezer. Ooh. Don't let us forget though, Rebecca. We'll burst the jar. Okay, remind us. Don't let us forget. Iced coffee would be our reward after we do these green beans. So she did a blend of decaf and caffeinated.
Yeah, mainly decaf. Just a little bit of caffeine.
Do you mind if I pulp? Pulping, blooming. I'm gonna bloom it. You know, I have to keep up with a lot of terms, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
More than the average
As
person?
a professional talker, I have to memorize all these terms.
More than the average
And
person?
sometimes I mess up. Might have to have more than an average set of terms. Like blanching. How many normal people use the word blanching? That's what she's doing right now. She's blanching. She cooks it for 3 minutes. Cools it off really fast, and then we just let it air out. Do I need to go get the fan, or is it okay?
Yeah, where is that fan?
Who knows? All right, Beck.
Put a half a cup of maple sugar in it.
Okay. Half a cup of maple sugar. Another freezer edition. I should probably put it in ice water, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that iced coffee was never meant to be. This is where it happened. I came through here and must have, I'm gonna hold on to this rail. I'm never gonna go these stairs without holding on to this rail. I must have stepped on the edge. I knew right away this was gonna be really bad on my butt or back, and instinctively, I'll do it the other side. I put out my hand and my arm caught, and I slid down the stairs. And immediately I got up. I've never dislocated my shoulder. And Rebecca was down there. I walked down there to her and I said, well, I probably screamed. My shoulder is dislocated. My shoulder is dislocated. We gotta go to the hospital.
You have your wrist watch because we need your wrist without stuff on it so we don't hurt you.
Surprise! We have found ourselves at the hospital.
Very social.
Justin, I was working out and I had a question about a kettlebell, and he slipped downstairs and caught himself with his left arm, which dislocated his left shoulder. So, can we show them your left shoulder?
I guess I don't want to look.
You don't look. Okay.
Does it look bad?
It's not terrible. It looks different, but it's not bad. How are you doing? It's bad.
8.5, faint, little faint, little nauseous. So much pain. So much pain.
X-ray just came in and they're going to bring it in here so he doesn't have to. X-ray is back. They're gonna give him some meds. They're gonna put it back in. It is just dislocated. No fracture. Thank God.
Right hand on the back, right hand where you had it. Bend your knees.
Oh, don't touch it. You actually don't make me lay down.
Okay,
She's
so
bossing me around. Did you get a shot at doing that?
I didn't. So he had to lay down on his stomach. And he had to lay down on his stomach, and getting him to do that was quite the ordeal. We had to give him morphine.
Shocking pain. Shooting. Crazy.
Morphine, and then and then it didn't go back in that position, so then we had to roll him back over.
She pulled every which way.
He was actually pretty funny because his pain medicine, she was like trying to get him to talk. She's like, what are your children's names? And he's like,
She asked me how many sheep I have. So that's just too many. We gotta get rid of some sheep. We're going too hard.
just x-rayed it a second time, and he wanted me to record it, but it was kind of I had to be very
It
involved.
works better with a camera.
But I had to be very involved, and I couldn't film.
What was your job?
I was holding I moved the mattress. I just did things that they needed help with. I was just another set of hands, and I was telling him he was
You
going to do
made
it.
me get down there too. You about told me to get on that ramp. You was telling me to get on that bed.
I did feel like this was like a birth, because there comes a time when the woman hits a point where she's like, I don't want to do this.
Well, you probably had more pain, I'm sure.
And you get to a point where you're like, I don't want to do this. And then you're like, you have to do this. So that's kind of what we were
Everybody
telling.
was making me do it. I thought that was weird.
But you had to.
Why couldn't they say, let's go gentle?
They went gentle. They were being very gentle.
Rebecca nursed me well, got me home, took great care of me. I'm settled in, and I'll still say, happy day. I'm still above this ground.
La la let me be free.